How things change. Hi, my name is Shair. When I first was asked to speak at the luncheon, I was nervous and scared. But I said yes. I don't know why I said yes, but I said yes. I have never spoken in front of a crowded room before. Let me tell you how the literacy program changed my life. The literacy program changed my life. For once, I have the confidence in myself. Before, all I saw was sadness. When you can't read, you're always trying to hide it. I would cry when the kids would bring me a book and ask me to read it. It was a hard struggle. Sometimes I would take out words, sometimes I would add words that wasn't there. I was ashamed and scared to get help. So it took me 3 times. The first time was when the kids were sick and I had to write a note to the school. So I looked around to find help. Our church was having reading classes, so I signed up. The tutor was not helping me like I thought she was, so I stopped going. The second time was at the literacy program. I was coming at night to a classroom. The classroom had about 4 people in it. I was nervous and scared to read out loud. Sometimes I felt like no one knew how I felt and how I wanted to kill myself. I was so deep into depression. In that depression, I was introduced to drugs and alcohol. In that depression, I was introduced to Jesus Christ too. And I thank God that He came into my life and He's changing my life for the better. I knew I needed help, so all I did was cry all the time. So I went and I got help. Before I talk about the third time, I have to tell you why the third time is so serious. In 2007, I had a stroke and it weakened my whole left side. The doctor said I needed to learn how to walk and read all over again. High blood pressure is a serious illness. But I will not let it stop me from reaching my goal. Let me tell you what my goal is. My goal is to one day to open up a daycare center or do a home for wayward women. That's my goal. I have been working on it for 2 years. I'm excited about books. I have read the story of Barack Obama's life. I have read William Shakespeare. I also read The Shack. The Shack is some type of self-examination, like a spiritual book. And I also read the #1 Women Detective Agency. And I'm on my 3rd book about that, and it's really, really good. I also wrote an essay on people helping people, and I won it. I won the student award. I also wrote a letter to the editor about the violence in Chester. And on Sundays, I teach children's church. I am changed. What a joy to be a reader. When I pick up a book, the words flow out of my mouth. Sometimes I stop and say, whoa, is that me? I am excited because of the books. Books can take you places. On top of all that, I fill out applications and I am using the computer. I am so happy after a long time. I can see a little child becoming a confident woman. My life has changed. I thank God. I thank Nancy for her time and her patience and not deserting me when I couldn't remember a word or I tried to hide a word. But I thank God for her. I thank God for the literacy program because it really helps to be made a difference in my life. And I thank God for that. I thank God for the tutors too, all the tutors that shares their time and their patience. Thank you.